first and last, and home state.
My name is Sergeant First Class Jamison Yager, and I'm from Michigan.
Awesome. So, what did you do to prepare for Best Warrior?
I did a lot of things. I started with the physical fitness training, the basics, right? Get in shape. I focused on CrossFit, so I did a lot of that in order to develop functional strength. I ruck marched a lot with the support of my fiance, who'd come with me sometimes. And I studied, so practiced Army Warrior tasks and prepared myself that way.
Yeah, for sure. So Best Warrior is an extremely rigorous competition. What motivated you to want to compete in Best Warrior?
That's a good question. I think I wanted to test myself. I've got 16 years of service, so I'm getting towards the end of my serviceable period to be able to do things like this, and I just wanted to see how far I could make it. So I actually never thought I'd make it to nationals, so I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, awesome. What has your overall experience been competing in Best Warrior in Oklahoma?
It's been hot. Oklahoma's a brutal state in July, but you know, keep drinking water and keep putting your left boot in front of your right, and eventually I'll get to fly home and it'll be cool again.
For sure. What would you say is the most valuable lesson you've learned as a soldier from competing in multiple Best Warrior competitions all over the country?
I'd say the most valuable lesson is don't count yourself out if you mess one thing up. You know, everybody here is going to make a mistake at some point. So just because you bomb an event or have a hard time with a particular task or physical requirement or something doesn't mean you're done. The competition is designed to really test us mentally and intellectually and physically. So you'll pull it out if you can keep moving forward.
So how will you feel if you win the Army Best Warrior competition?
I imagine at the time they tell me I'll feel tired, but I'd be honored. I think that the soldiers I'm here with, the 6 other NCOs inside there, are all extremely competent non-commissioned officers. I wouldn't feel bad to lose to any of them. I would prefer to beat them all, but I would feel honored to have been here and competed.
Do you have anything else to add about the National Guard, Oklahoma, your home state?
Just a shout out to Michigan, the Mitten State with our 4 Great Lakes, and the Tiger Brigade, and my fiance Jade, who's been an absolute beast with the support levels I've received. So.
For sure. Well, thank you, sir. I think Sergeant Smith has some questions. Ooh.
All right, hello, Sergeant again. So, basic question, how do you think you're doing so far?
I think I'm doing pretty well. So I had some hiccups yesterday, was it yesterday? With the AWTs. There was one that I think I struggled with, but a lot of other people did too. But I think I'm doing all right. Probably upper middle of the pack.
Very well. So on that note, with the hiccups that you're talking about, how do you overcome those hiccups to move on to the next event there? How do you get yourself out of any kind of rut that you may be in?
I guess I just don't let it get to me, right? Like, I just try to stay positive and motivated and resilient. I make jokes, you know, laugh with the guys. So I guess that's my panacea.
Very well. All right, so you just had a long day of physical activity followed by a board interview. So how does it feel to switch gears and do something that challenged you mentally in there?
For me, it felt good. I'm in pretty good shape, but some of these soldiers are younger and maybe in a little bit better shape than me. So I'm smart. I'm good at memorizing things. So I actually was looking forward to the board.
All right. And final question. What do you think it says about today's Army National Guard that its citizen soldiers, like you, are competing at the same level as other Army components, reserves and the active Army? What does it say about the Army National Guard?
Well, I think the Army National Guard's really come into its own. I mean, probably in the past 18 years of war, we've become a premier fighting force, a competent component that can be counted on in the homeland and overseas. The soldiers of the National Guard are of a high caliber, But I don't know. I wasn't in the National Guard before 2001, so I don't know what it was before. But I know they're great now. And I think the fact that they're able to balance a civilian life along with all the difficulties of a military career on top of pursuing any kind of personal relationships and goals is admirable. So.